Alrighty, y'all. Redneck Rebellion back here with a brand new video. Now, I know shooting at the same spot, as I've been for a very long time, and I haven't gotten any complaints yet. If you want to complain, feel free in the comments. But I'm here on my buddy's channel, German Copenhagen Dipper 365. He has a massive Instagram following. I suggest go over there, find him on Instagram, and follow him, because he posts really good photos and videos daily. Really good guy to follow. Now, I know these videos, they would not be complete without our daily dip. Now, I know in the past I haven't been able to upload often. I've been busy between work and, whole shit show lately, but hopefully I have my ducks in a row now. You know what happens when you think you have your ducks in a row. Out the window it goes. So, today is going to be Copenhagen mint. Now, I got these pouches because, easier to throw in, number one, when you're driving. But, I've already thrown in long cut before. Don't really matter. As long as you know what you're doing. Rookies, don't do long cut when driving. You're gonna have a bad time. Let me take this off. So, today's pouches, it's what I have right now. Tomorrow's payday, so, new. So, I just wanted to upload a video, try and get the following back, because I know there's been a massive upload gap between the last upload, which I believe was Skull Review. I might be wrong. Probably am wrong. But I think that was the last one before the one I just uploaded, I believe yesterday or day before. So I want to try and get back to an upload schedule and get the following back, because some of you guys have probably shushled away for all the I think 10 subscribers we have. So I'd really like to start getting that number up there. So without further ado, the most important part of any video. Outlaw, if you're watching this, number one, I feel bad for you. Number two, I do not mean if you have that copyrighted. Sorry. No copyright infringement intended in this video. We'll go. Phew. Feels weird. Gotta go even. There we go. Much better. Much gooder. Now, those 4 pouches, gotta have it even, 2 and 2. So, this stuff, for being pouches, don't get me wrong, and probably said in previous videos or my actual other channel, Redneck Rebellion, have fun finding me. I have a hard enough time finding myself to look at my subscribers on my phone. Good luck. Now, this is the one type of pouches I will actually buy and enjoy, because this, strangely enough, tastes better than the long cut. This Cope Mint tastes better than the long cut. Much gooder. So, really moist. Forgot. Didn't leave those in my truck and they dried it. And actually left those in my room and they didn't dry out. Left like unopened tin in my truck, maybe one out of it, and they dried to fuck. So that's what I get. I didn't know they were in there. I found out when I went to throw one in. Now, I've been busy between fire company and whatnot. We actually had 2 calls in a row today at the same place. A little fucked up. But, like I said, I want to get back to an upload schedule. I have to get back together with German Copenhagen Dipper 365. I did set up this channel, but he was helping to promote it since I'm the primary uploader. And, you know, I'm going to turn this video around. Not going to be an update at all, or a vlog, or anything like that, because I'm not much of one for vlogging, but I might eventually do it soon. We'll see. Subscriber count gets up there, I'll start vlogging. How to, and I did this on my previous channel, I had to upload it, I think I took it down. How to dip in school. Now, I've had buddies who have done it. Me personally, I've never done it in classes or on school property. But easiest way, for starters, if you're gonna gut. Now, if you don't know what gutting is, it's instead of spitting, you just swallow it. Gutting, it's a pretty simple concept. You know, if you're gonna gut, make sure it's something you can gut. Try it beforehand. You don't want to get in there and be gutting freaking Copenhagen and you're just like, oh, ugh, and throw up. They're gonna know right away. Secondly, if you have big cheeks, you might be able to get away with this. Long cut. Okay, you know, some guys are able to pull it off. I know someone who always did long cut in school. You know, went in the bathroom, threw one in, and he was a skinnier guy, but he was pretty ripped, so, you know, you never know. But for those of you guys who are just starting and everything, I would suggest snus pouches, which they're not bad. Camel makes them too. I had Marlboro at one point, and they're not bad. You know, Marlboro, they're a little drier and everything, so you can pretty much hide them because they're thin packs. And Camel, they make them, and they're little tins, so they're harder to get open, so be wary there, you know. Another thing, you don't want to be walking around with a tin in your back pocket. Don't do it. Don't put it behind your wallet or anything, you know, you never know. You never know if your shirt's going to go up above your wallet. Or for you guys who wear shorter shirts, this is going to show. And you never know when you're going to get that snitch who says, he has a tin of chew in his back pocket, da 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 da. Fuck him. Hate those guys. Secondly, third or fourth, I lost count, you know, just gonna keep going, don't really give a fuck. If you're gonna spit instead of gut, which I highly recommend gutting because it's less obvious, and also don't keep it up front, keep it in the back. Up here, you can see it, your lip puffs out. Back here, it's harder to tell. That's why I recommend pouches over long cut. So, if you're gonna spit, don't spit in something clear. Don't spit in something obvious. If you're allowed to have drinks in class, like coffee, you're good. Empty coffee cup, nice little mouth on there, just fucking, not an actual coffee cup, like one of those thermos mugs. You know, you can get a few spits in there and freaking. Now, how do I throw dipping in school? Well, it's kind of hard. I mean, from what my buddies told me, they've done it before. It's not easy, and what they do is actually the easiest route you want to take. What they do, if where our lockers are, they're on the center floor. So if we're in the upstairs class, you'd have to go downstairs to do this. But if you're on the center floor and you have a class there, easiest route is go to your locker, get the tin out of your backpack, go to the bathroom, conceal it a little bit, do whatever you can. You know, for that little trip, you can have it in your wallet as long as there aren't a bunch of people around you or behind your wallet. And go go to the bathroom. Don't throw up hogs in, okay? We don't want hog legs in here. You want little ones. And, yeah, they're not going to last as long, but you still get it. So, I do not recommend any of this, by the way. This is just from experiences that have been told to me and what I know in general. So, throw small ones in. As soon as you're done, just say, the teacher asked, what took you so long? You know, you were taking shit, so. You know. And the issue is, when you go take it out, now what do you do with it? What I know some people do is they'll act like they're blowing their nose, and then they'll scoop it out with their tongue, put it in the tissue, ball it up, and throw it away. That's all well and good too. If you're able to keep it between classes, go to the bathroom between classes, wrap it up in toilet paper or paper towels, and throw it in the trash. There, because it's less noticeable, you know, not as many people are going to be able to track down whose it was in the first place. Now, don't do something like a real potent. You don't want to be doing coat mint unless you're known for chewing minty gum. If you're known for chewing fruity gum, go with something fruity. Because if the teacher walks over to you and they smell it on your breath, you can have an excuse, oh, I have a piece of gum and da-da-da. Now, I never did it in class, like I said. But I did do it on the bus. I went to Votech, as some of you may or may not know. I majored, well, not major, I was in diesel technology. And diesel technology, you could easily do it in. As long as the teacher wasn't around, you were good. Votech, pretty much anywhere you can do it. Heavy equipment guys did it all the time in the field. So, what I did on the bus ride to and fro, I leaned back with my feet up like I was resting or listening to music. And I leaned toward the front of the seat and just throw chewing and spit. Just like, and done. You don't want to hold it up or anything, or, you know, go flaunting around. And what we did was, one person or two people out of like 4 would bring chew. And we had a rotation going, like, okay, you bring this week and I'll get you next week, and, you know, each through your chew, but don't get me wrong, cuts down on risk every now and again. Now, I've never gone searched, but I have had, you know, warnings of being searched through the grapevine. They've always been wrong. You never got searched. But if you do, if they find an empty tin, they can't do anything about it. If they find a spitter, they can do something about it. Moral of the story is, don't keep your spitters on you longer than you have to. And don't keep chewing the tins longer than you have to. Very easy to understand, hopefully. Now, you know, when you go take it out, same as you normally would if you're by yourself or in your car or, you know, wherever outside of school. You just take it out and put it in the bottle and, you know, you're good. Now, my Votech, they really didn't care. You could have a friggin' skull ring in your back pocket and friggin' have a tin there too, and they didn't give a shit. But if one of the higher ups saw you, then they'd fucking say something to you. But a lot of them didn't care, which was good. For some. Some got caught on the bus several times, and I was actually one of those, and she didn't care enough to really report it or anything. But weigh out how your bus driver feels about it. If they don't like it at all or anything, you know, you're going to want to stay away from it. Because they might be able to smell it. Almost on our bus all the time we did Cope Wintergreen, Cope Mint, Grizzly Mint, you know, we stuck with heavier stuff. You know, that little bit of time you were on the bus there, you wanted something good to relax with. And it's always good. One of the people who brings you want to have them hold the spitter until the end of the day when you get back on the bus and do it again. So that's what we always did, and it worked out great. You know, none of us ever got caught or anything. So you're going to want to be wary. Measure the situation prior to doing it. Be careful of what you do. And most of all, use your fucking head. Don't be a fucking idiot and do it in plain sight or throwing a fucking hog leg. You don't want to do that shit. Especially not where there's any chance of getting caught. There's no chance of getting caught. Fucking do it if the fuck you want. I don't care. Ignore all my previous rules if you don't give a fuck. But the fines that go along with it are hefty, especially in my state. So be careful. And this video is running about length, so I like to keep them between 15-20 minutes. Updates are obviously shorter, but you know, use your head. Don't be stupid. Don't do something obvious. Don't make it obvious. If a teacher walks over to you and says, "What's that in your mouth?" say gum, or you know, if they don't care, just look at them and say, "You know." I've had someone do that already, and it's fucking hilarious. If a teacher likes you and don't care, you're good. So, weigh the situation. And, so, this is Redneck Rebellion. Keep it freaking hillbilly. Have a great day. And, dip strong. Alrighty, y'all. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And here's a video of the good old days.